Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1506.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about the bull market ahead, because while we had a huge sell-off since the February highs, it does look like the lows are behind us. Now, there is a bit of a gap on the chart, which means that we will have a little bit of a pullback to fill that gap. But what I think is really interesting and what I wanted to share with you today is some of the numbers off of the lows for the last 30 days have been quite incredible. I'm not sure people realize how much of a rebound we've already seen. For example, in medium-sized companies, mid-caps, we've seen 13.44% according to the Vanguard Mid-Cap Growth ETF. And the Mega-Cap Growth, which is the top 88 largest stocks in the S&P 500, that's up 13.97% in the last month. Emerging markets have advanced 9.81%. The Vanguard Small Cap ETF is up 11.52%. The Small Cap Growth ETF is up 12.52%. And that's while the S&P is up 9.21% in the past 30 days, and the NASDAQ is up 13.39%. So we've really started a sharp rebound already, but my point is, we haven't seen anything yet. We're about to see the stock market really take off at the end of May. And I have confirmation that the bull market is alive and well from an analyst at BMO Capital Markets. Their chief investment strategist, Brian Belsky, said U.S. equities are still in healthy fundamental shape despite concerns tied to tariffs and high valuations. He said, "Our conclusions have not changed. We continue to believe that the ongoing 25-year secular bull market in U.S. stocks is alive and well. Evidence? Look no further than the ferocity of the price recovery in U.S. stocks, especially coinciding with the perception, yes, perception, that the exogenous news flow, calling it what it is, regarding tariffs and the potential coast becoming much clearer has generated. Demand for U.S. stocks is and should be robust, period. Why? The best assets tend to receive the best reward and appreciate accordingly," he said. When we look at the crypto markets, we also have a strong rebound in the last 30 days. We have Ethereum up 54%, Bitcoin up 21%, XRP up 19%, Solana up 33%, Dogecoin up 40%. And the economic news that's helping in the background was the report on inflation coming in a little bit better than expected. Last month, we had 2.4% inflation annualized. This month, we had 2.3% inflation annualized. So while we're not below the 2% that the Fed wants to see, we're at least trending in the right direction. And with oil prices trending lower, we could see inflation move even lower. And as I've said, traders have already priced in 1% lower rates by the end of the year. So this may be your last time to really pick up some good bargains before things really go off to the races. I think in particular, the large tech stocks, the Mag 7, are going to rebound very, very nicely. So if you sold them or you're waiting for a better time, we might get that last dip. But once we have that last dip, it looks to me like things are going to take off in a very sharp rally. I know this has been a very hard month and people have been feeling doom and gloom. I had conversations with people that were all over the board in terms of how they were feeling about the markets. People were really scared, and understandably so. That was a very sharp and fast sell-off. But the rebound we see from here is going to be just as sharp and just as fast. So get ready, because I don't think people are quite prepared for what's coming. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.